What is going on, Crypto for Change community? We got seawill, another episode of Pardon the Crypto, where we're just going to talk some crypto things, some things going on in the Algorand ecosystem, and just some things we're excited about and we're going to bring to you today. So we're going to be talking about some NFTs. So seawill, what NFTs right now are you looking at? You know, this whole NFT marketplace is blowing up. You've got crazy sales going. People are listing stuff for way higher than it was just a few months ago. I've seen you too. Yeah. Hey, and anybody who's watching this, I've listed my ALGO saying up for 250,000 ALGO. I know it's a lot, but guess what? We're going to be doing some crazy giveaways once that thing sells.
First of all, thanks for having me on Pardon the Crypto once again. seawill with Passive Income Network, dropping the Discord. So if y'all watch this video, tap in. NFTs. So off the top, again, I have to talk about Algorand making that, legendary Algorand sale, right? He's trying to become like Beeple eventually, or they are. So this sale was really interesting to see the NFT go for 22,000 in US dollar.
Yeah.
So over 100,000 algo. And I seen this happen simultaneously while they got a big capital investment by a few firms. So very interesting to see big, what they call it, smart money, if I'm correct, moving into carbon neutral Algorand NFTs.
Right.
So I think that's like the biggest announcement I've seen in regards to Algorand NFTs.
Yeah. And I even did a video, just a few days ago, just on some of the NFTs, obviously, that I'm a part of. And one of the things I even forgot to mention, even about the Algo Sands and an even bigger, drop yesterday, they are creating some awesome NFTs. And the first ones, I mean, obviously now I think they had the Mecca, Algo Sands just come out. Those look dope. If I had my Algo, not, either on.
Oh, yeah. It looked like Gundam.
Exactly. Yeah. So those were dope. And they've done so many collaborations. They've done collaborations with the Algoana, but the original ones, if you go back and you look at the Algo House and the Algo Sands, the first ones they created was ones based off the likeness of Silvio McCauley, was based off the likeness of Seb Quinn. That's mine. Silvio McCauley, the creator of Algorand, changed his profile picture to the Algo Sand that he bought. That is massive. Then you had Stephen Kokonos. He bought one last night and he changed his profile picture. So you have all these big name people buying these NFTs, changing their profile pictures, which if you were following NFTs when Ethereum started, what made Ethereum's NFT scene blow up, right? It was high, level people, big money, smart money, buying these NFTs and making them their profile picture. Snoop Dogg was buying, Tom Brady was buying, all this stuff. And then you just had all this money starting to flow in, and all of them started running crazy. You even had them selling in the millions of dollars.
Literally Beeple sold for 69 million.
I have a lot of people asking me on the channel, what is all this NFT stuff? Like, are people literally paying all this money for JPEGs? Like, are we spending this kind of crazy money on just pictures? And like, no, it's, it is art. Yes, it may, you may not fall in love with some of the art that's out there, and you may see, on Ethereum when it blew up, you may have saw the CryptoPunks and thought, why would Snoop Dogg or Visa or some big company person pay this much money for this? Like, as an 8-bit little character and just for a profile picture. Well, it is an investment, because this market is very volatile right now. So you're seeing people, I bought my Algo saying, I think it was probably a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago. I don't know you could go look on AB2 Gallery. I'm pretty sure it shows the transaction date, but I bought it because I started seeing the potential of just his art, and it looked really dope. I love Dragon Ball Z. I knew that had a following, so I knew there could be some people who would see that and want it. And literally, I bought it that night. The next day is when Silvio McCauley bought the first one and changed his profile picture, and I was like, done.
That brings value. So for the audience, non-fungible tokens, right? That's when we're talking about NFTs. These are things that you can verify, verifiable ownership. Like David said, you can go to AB2 Gallery and actually see the date that this NFT was sold. You can go to the NFT Explorer, see the price, you can see the volume. And then when we talk about, like we said, culture, like the Algo sayings is related to Dragon Ball Z, which has been around for, 30 something years. And Yeah, so it brings different value, and if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, there's probably going to be a limited supply. That's usually how it goes. These projects usually are capped at a few hundred of one of ones, and then once they're gone, you know, there's other processes that could go that helps bring value.
Right. And
Yeah,
and even when we talk about, you know, the art NFTs, you know, I love the Algo Sands, Algoana.
yeah.
You got the Algo Links. You got, I
We
mean,
got
heck,
Mingos, we got
yeah,
rich
everything.
flamingos.
Yeah,
There's
the flamingos. Yeah, I mean, even
it's
when
all kind
Yieldly
of
first
shit.
started, they were giving out. I mean, literally, Yieldly Finance, I talked about in my video, they gave out 3 Algoanas, I think like 52, 55, and 56 in the NFT prize game. So, you know, if you're just staking your Yieldly over on that app, you could be entered in to win some of these things. I mean, literally, the marketplace is full of, you know, just different artists that are creating stuff. But it also, it like you said, it links you to the buyer, so you know you have ownership. And then, you know, this NFT, the non-fungible token, this can carry over into so many different areas, like with Lofty AI and owning tokenized real estate. Like,
Yep.
I have my non-fungible tokens for the 3 properties I own.
I got 30 properties as well.
Yeah, and I'm paid every day in rent. It goes to that account, but the proof that I own it is in my wallet. So when I go to my Algo wallet, I scroll down through my assets. It shows each of the properties I have there. And with Opulous, that's another way, the NFT, the
NFT, security NFT,
yeah, where you can put your money in a security NFT to back an artist's music and earn royalties. Who bought the Algoana that just sold for 111,000? I want to know.
Honestly, we did research. It's the guy inside of the Capitals.
Inside,
I can't remember
where?
his name. He's what's the capital firm that invested in them?
Borderless Capital?
Yes, yes. So it's one of their guys. It's the Indian guy.
Okay. And
yep. So we researched it. That's who did it.
Okay. So
it's in a sense an insider type of buy, and they post to hold it for a minimum of 12 months, which will bring value to other big investors.
Algoanas, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, and when I listed mine, like, I know no ordinary just investor is going to buy that one. They would have to see the value in Algo House and what he's creating, and that his roadmap and that the NFTs he's making have a long-term potential. Because like you said, if they got to hold it for 12 months, you know, why would he spend that kind of money unless he knows 12 months down the road, NFTs are still going to be a thing, and that Algoana is going to be bigger than it is now.
I'll say what I really like when we talk about art and designing. I can say for me, Algoana is not the most like dopest design, right? I even like the Algo Sands even better. But in the terms of a full complete package, we got the eggs, we got the staking. Like if y'all go to my YouTube channel, watch the Algoana video that I made. But we're planting trees. There's so many components involved that it makes the art only a small piece. So you're actually having ownership in a company that is doing restoration of trees in a sense using Algorand art. So I think that's why that one got investors and it's going to go to the moon.
Yeah. And I agree. I think that as the time goes on, you're going to see different projects, just like you saw happen on Ethereum. You know, certain ones made it really big, other ones didn't. And that's the thing with investing. You know, as investors, we have to make sure we do our own research. And you could have seen some of the signs for Algoana early on that it could be a big one, just like the Mingos, just like the Algo Sands, just like, you know, maybe Algo Links and some of these other ones that are out here. There are tell signs that say, okay, this could have, you know, a roadmap down the road or a runway.
Well, you know what we got to add to the list? Alchemon on our gaming list, because that is fusing NFTs with gaming. And they got a lot of new announcements coming. But they're making me think of that because it's like, depending on the utility behind art NFTs, you know, is what I believe is going to bring the value.
What are you excited about when it comes to SMILECOIN?
I really want the app. Right.
Okay.
So if we talk about my channel is Passive Income Network, so we talk about passive income. SMILECOIN I see as a passive income play. I mean, for one, the staking on Yieldly is nice to get us going. And then once a SMILECOIN application, I believe it's a mobile phone app. You can stake on there. You can also do lottery, like slot machine type of work. And then whatever integrations they have.
Let's talk about Yieldly being listed now via the Coinbase wallet. And now, and not only Yieldly, you can also buy Opulous. What do you think about that?
Coinbase wallet?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could buy Opulous. Well, I think, again, it's a game changer. Because Coinbase is the leader in this whole exchange marketplace, and it has damn near every token that's legit on there. So all this does is legitimizes and again bring it to a wider range of investors. That's what I see it doing.
Right.
And answer this too for me. Do they have ERC20 version on
it is
there?
an ERC20 version.
Okay.
So just like how when Opulous started, and this is why I think Opulous has had such good traction from the get-go, when they launched, not only did they launch the ASA version, which is the Algorand version of Opulous, but they also launched the ERC20. So from the start, they were in both markets. They were in both the Ethereum market and the Algorand market. And I think that's why you're seeing maybe some more mass adoption there.
But again, we need Opulous and Yieldly to be listed on Coinbase.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, did you see what, I mean, obviously it was a glitch, but I woke up that morning and thought I was a multimillionaire because the price was showing on CoinMarketCap like $5 something for each Yieldly. So let's get into some price predictions.
Let's start with Bitcoin though. You got to start with Bitcoin.
All right,
what you got for Bitcoin by January?
By January, that's just a couple months. Realistically, though, with some of the money, I mean, if the bull scenario keeps playing out the way that it's talking, I realistically think you're going to see it get close to 100,000, like maybe 90, and then you're going to see some
pullback,
shaking out. Yeah, pullback maybe. It could. I don't think it crashed, but I think it could get up to 90 and then start to see a slight pullback. But realistically, if you're talking like first quarter of next year, and even into second, I mean, I could realistically see 150 up that high, more than doubling from where it is right now. But I would still say that would warrant a very, very quick crash, you know, a pretty large pullback.
I call 83,000 by New Year's.
83,000. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 90. I'm going to say 90 because I like round numbers.
We're going to check in on that. So what you got for Algo?
Algorand, so are we still thinking like just, you know, January 1st?
Yeah, January, early New Year, maybe first quarter.
Realistically, I'm hoping we see at least $5. Like that's a double from where we're at now. And I realistically, you know,
what 14 billion to what? That's 28 billion.
Yeah, that would put it.
I can see that
in the top 10, I think, as far as CoinMarketCap goes. And I mean, realistically, it's like I think it should be 3. I really don't understand why it's not higher than it is. But you know, maybe it's the whales, the financial cartel, the powers that be. I don't know. But you know, that's where I'm at. I would say close to $5 or $5 plus.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with you. At least into the $4 range minimum.
Okay, let's switch it over to Opulous. It's $4 right now.
I think I can see $12 first quarter, depending on how big this next drop is.
January. All right, you got $4.
Or January to March for $12.
I'm probably gonna blow everybody's mind that's gonna watch this video. They're gonna be in the comments on me, like, especially if I get it wrong. I'm gonna say $25 or more by January.
Shit.
I see, guys, I see big potential in this one. And it's because of
damn, you're gonna make me buy more at $4 after 4x.
It's because of what they're bringing and the limited supply of tokens. Like you only have 500 million. This isn't like an Algorand that's got 10 billion. This isn't a Yieldly that has 10 billion where you could always, you know, you have the bashers who are going to say tokenomics.
Yeah.
You can't say that about Opulous. And then on top of the app coming out, I mean, if the app drops, you know, in that time, I don't know exactly when their app's going to drop, but regardless, they already got one NFT sale that's already done. They say bigger artists coming. I mean, and you're talking.
If they don't got Kanye, who big?
I mean, I don't know.
Who is Jay-Z or Beyonce?
We'll see. But, and like I said, even if the crypto markets were to tank, you're talking about people who can invest in an asset that won't, like, I'm sorry, but if the crypto markets go down, people are still going to listen to the radio. So if you're investing in an artist, it's a big name artist that's blowing up the charts, it won't matter. So that's the reason why I'm so bullish on Opulous. Let's go Yieldly. I'll let you go first.
I mean, depending on, like, you know, I'm looking at total value locked, the utility. We got OPUL on there.
You got Decipher coming up in November.
Decipher.
So who knows? And Seb Quinn's been hinting at some some people over on the Ethereum network that are wanting to make some bridges and partnerships. TL4, the smart contracts upgrades coming. I think it'll be fully implemented by then. So
I'm saying I'm still going to stick to, I mean, I didn't say yet, but about 11 cents. I'm still seeing a 5x. I've been in since day one where it was like 0.006, but I see a 5x honestly by early New Year, just based on Algorand growing, and then people that are looking for launch pads of like developers and us as investors, we want the best yield, and it's only been Yieldly. I prayed for Yieldly on Algorand because I was like, if Yieldly doesn't basically have anything that's comparable to Ethereum's stuff, it's over. And they've executed with Yieldly, I think, really, really well.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna stick pretty close there. I'm just gonna say 10 cents. That's where I think. Like I say, I like round numbers. I feel like once it gets to those round numbers,
I know I'm off now. 11 cent, 83.
Yeah, you just. I feel like you see people sell that. They see 10 cent and like, oh my gosh, I got to 10 cent, I'm selling. So I think it could run to 10 cent, and I think you might see a slight pullback, kind of like what you saw, recently. It went to 0.0299, like right under 3 cents. And right when it hit that, it's gone down to 0.016 ever since. So I think you'll see the next run up could possibly take it to that 10 cent mark, and then you'll probably see it pull back a little bit, consolidate for a while. What do we got for SMILECOIN? We talked a little bit about that one.
I'm seeing it flatline around around under its all-time high. Okay. I feel like they need to, well, depending on how well this app is.
Right. So you don't think with the app launching, you don't think that would cause enough buzz to
No. Because just the way that they're doing things, I'm not that impressed.
Gotcha.
But I like their idea. Like I think they could be more vocal or more partnerships or something. Because I tried Grin Gaming out.
Yeah,
I personally didn't even like Grin Gaming.
There's like a saying, tide raises all ships, or whatever it is. I don't know how you say it.
I know what you're talking about.
But if Algorand and Yieldly and all these other ones, Opulous, if they all start moving to end the year out, I think Smile could still benefit and still run with it. I would say it would get close to maybe 5 cents, like you said, kind of right underneath where it was before. But I don't think it might not be a slow move up. I think if it does pop, it could be just a quick jump up, and then it could be like last time where it crashes literally within the hour back down to even lower. Unless, like you said, unless that app that they're releasing just really gets some traction and is really cool to use, very interoperable with their wallet and all the stuff that they got going on. So I do think they have to kind of win some people. As far as trust wise. Oh yeah, exactly. For sure. Smile is one of my lowest, and out of the Algorand standard assets that I own, SMILECOIN's the lowest, but I still own some because it's earning me passive yield. And I still see a potential to make money in the future. Let's talk one more. Obviously, I know I don't really think many of my followers, they don't see me, they don't expect me to talk about this, but let's talk about Akita Inu, since that is one of the meme coins kind of on Algorand and whatnot. Where do you
Inu too?
Right, yeah. I'll say this: I don't own any Akita Inu, so I have no vested gain for if this thing is to run. But where do you see it going end of year? Do you see a big run happening for it, or is the pump done?
Honestly, I don't think the pump's done.
It's down 89% from its all-time high.
I don't have a number,
but maybe like an X, 5X, 10X.
I think it's going to 5 or 10X. You know what I'm saying? Based on that. It's like once meme investors, again, I see meme as an on-ramp for people.
Right.
So once meme investors realize that they don't have to go to Uniswap, and Pancake
pay a lot less fees here.
Less fee, exactly. I feel like they would do it, and then they're gonna be like, shit. Well, this is cheaper to do it.
Right.
And everybody loves anything that's an Inu.
Right.
At this
right now, it's still hot.
Yeah, it's still hot, and so that's my prediction with it. I own 2,000 tokens. It's probably worth $30. So it's not nothing. It's not even on my portfolio tracker. I just have it, but I see it definitely Xing.
Gotcha. So
only because of the meme investors.
Right. What I would say, just because of similar, I think as people start to see the usability of Algorand's network, how fast it is, the transaction fees for swapping and all that kind of stuff, because it's so expensive to do it on Uniswap. I've thought about getting in on some of these things I see them drop on Uniswap, but then when I see the fees, I say no, I'm not doing that. Because then I got to make X amount of money, because once I move my money out, I also am going to have to pay an even bigger fee. So
two moves would cost you like 300.
Yeah, and
just to buy and send.
Not even a dollar amount, but a percentage amount. So you'd have to gain so much percentage to actually really make money, and then you factor in taxes. So, you know, it's the reason why I don't buy these things. But if people start to realize what is offered on Algorand, Tiny Man, because you can swap for Akita Inu on Tiny Man and stuff like that, I could easily see, I don't know the number. I could see it going higher than its previous all-time back in May. And right before we head out, let's just list off real quick for me, out of the ones we did, you only had to include Akita Inu in it, but out of the Algorand standard assets, what would you recommend for your followers, your subscribers, in an order as this year closes out? Like if they're looking for some buys right now, with the market we're in, where would you say ranking, those, 4 or 5 we talked about in order of where you put your money?
I would say this: if you don't already have a position built in Algorand, that's my number one. I'm like, I'll be 50% in Algorand. And then moving after that, I'm definitely going in Yieldly second, unless if your Algorand position is built, I'm Yieldly first. Okay. Because Yieldly is the launch pad that has all the APYs. Then I'm going to go Opulous. And honestly, SMILECOIN, I may not even touch it at this point. Yeah. But those 3 is where I would go.
The only thing I'm going to say, and this is, mine is purely just gains right now. I'm thinking like, this isn't, fundamentals necessarily. I'm thinking if you're trying to make the most money, gains, and I'm just telling you what I'm doing. This is not financial advice. Do your own research, all that stuff that we got to say.
Research.
But with the research I've done and the convictions I have, one, I'm going to go Yieldly. Just because of what it offers right now with the ability to stake. And not only are you earning that passive income, but you can put that money into the NFT prize games, have a shot at winning some NFTs that could sell for crazy amounts. And I just think that as this next, the end of this year plays out, they could drop some massive news at Decipher, and it could go crazy high. And if it does, people love seeing those, those cryptos that are super cheap, even if it's market cap not cheap. They like seeing the 0.0 whatever under $1. I think it could run. Number 2, if I
say Opulous, go ahead.
I am. I know. I feel bad. Like everybody's probably going to be hating me in the comments because I'm such a rich, I got my Algorand hat on. I got Algorand hat on and I'm sitting here talking and I'm putting all the others first, but I'm thinking just money, just the ability for your money to grow in a short amount of time. I'm definitely going to Opulous second because it's already made me the most money, and I'm super excited to see what news they're about to drop this next week. And as this end of this year happens, I don't think it's done yet. And that's why it's number 2 for me. Obviously number 3, I got No, I'm kidding. I got Algorand. Yeah, SMILECOIN's going to go last. It's going to be 4th. Algorand definitely 3rd, because I still see some massive potential for it to, double. I think by the end of this year is realistic for it being that. Obviously, I think 5 or higher will be the height. I'm not saying it hits there. It's just going to stay there. It could come back down, but I think $5 plus. So in order, it's going to be Yieldly, Opulous, Algorand. In the comments below, let us know what you're excited about. Let us know what you think, some of these cryptos are going to be at, by the end of this year. Where, is this market just going to keep going, mooning, and everybody, we're just going to be sending memes and everything's fun? Are we, are rough times coming ahead? Be sure.
Or are we losing our money?
Right.
We going to zero.
Next year's going to be a lot different, pardon the crypto episodes. No, I'm kidding. We're going to be talking bear market. But no, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to go follow seawill over on Twitter. Make sure to follow him on his Passive Income Network on YouTube. Tap into both of us as we go live and as we're just sharing this information. We're doing it for you guys, and we're because we're trying to help everyone out there make money in crypto, make passive income, and just make smart choices with their money. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for plugging in. And till next time, let's get out there and make some money.
Peace, y'all.